What is up, everybody? I am Get Flanked, and today I have a guide for the Data Reconstruction contract in Marathon. This is a contract from the Nucleoric faction, and it's a bit difficult because it has you going all over perimeter to do different things, and each place that you go to is a high traffic area for both enemy AI and enemy players. So it can take a bit of time. It's definitely helpful to know where you need to go, what it looks like, and in this video you're going to see actual gameplay of me completing this contract, so you'll see where I go in these places of interest and what they look like. Real quick, before we get into the guide, I do want to remind you, if you find this helpful, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you like and subscribe. I have a lot more Marathon content coming your way, so you don't want to miss that. This contract is actually one of 3, so I'll have guides for part 2 and part 3 coming soon, so I'll link those in the top right hand corner whenever they're ready. Also, make sure you drop me a follow over on Twitch. There's a good chance that I'm over there streaming Marathon right now. I've got a cool community. Come hang out and say hello. All right, first thing I'll tell you as far as this contract is I don't recommend doing it with a sponsored loadout for 2 reasons. One, the places you're going to be going to have a lot of loot, so you want a backpack to be able to have room for that loot as you're there and when you see good items. Number 2 is you're very likely to see enemy AI and players in these areas, so you want lots of ammo, and I just don't feel like those sponsored loadouts give you quite enough. You need to load out where you can bring lots of ammo for this. All right, step 1 for this contract, you need to load into perimeter, and then you open your map, find a south relay, mark that, and that's where you'll be heading. There are 3 steps for this contract, but you have to do them in order. South relay is the first part. You do not need to do them all in one run though. You can separate it amongst multiple runs. Once you get to South Relay, you need to scan Sparkleaf bioprinters, and you need to do it twice. Now, what I don't know is if there's only 2 locations. I'm going to be showing you the 2 locations I go to get it done. I'll show you on the map where they're located in just a second, but there could be 10 of them, and I just found the first 2 that I saw and did it. So I don't know that. Let me know in the comments if you find the Scanleaf bioprinters in different locations. That'd be good to pass along. I was able to find them by sticking to the outside of the set of buildings within South Relay. Here's the first one that I found, and good news is that when you get within roughly 10 meters of one, a yellow icon pops up on your screen letting you know you're close. You can head to it there, do the first scan. Here's on the map where that is located. Again, it's kind of to the outside of this area, and that's good news because as you head to the middle of the South Relay kind of place of interest, you're going to run into more AI, heavier players. It's just more dangerous the further you go towards the middle. So my recommendation is kind of skirt the outside of these set of buildings, and you'll find these areas like I did. So you just saw me do the second one, and now I'm showing you on the map where that one was located. Again, just kind of take note of that. If all else fails, you can just head to those areas and get the scans. Okay, for part 2 of this contract, we're going to head to the overflow area of perimeter, and here we have to scan fungal bioprinters twice. Okay, so I'm going to show you the way that I did it. The location is a little bit tricky. They kind of set it up on like a shelf, so you'll see that in just a second. But the way that I'm showing you how to get here is coming into overflow area from the north of the map. Look for this building I'm showing on the screen right now, and pay attention to that weird looking tree beside it. That might be a good kind of landmark for you to recognize when you're looking for this building. It's in the upstairs section of this building. You can see here as I get closer to this building, I start to get the indicator here, and once I go inside and go upstairs, I find the area where I have to do the scan. And again, you just have to kind of jump up on the side there to get close enough to scan it. Once you do that, you're good. Now, I'm sure there are other locations within the overflow section to do this scan. However, I did both of my scans in this location in separate runs, okay? So I think I died shortly after this, and then the next run I came back and did it in the exact same spot. So if you find other ones, put them in the comments below, but this is where I did mine. Okay, for part 3, we're going to head to the North Relay, and we have to download the agricultural report. And where I did it is this building right here I'm showing on the screen. It's kind of right in the middle, and recognize it by these 2 red smokes that are coming up. Now, I believe that smoke is always on this building. I don't think it was a special event or anything, but just in case, I want to throw that disclaimer out there. But it's pretty much right in the middle, so this is definitely one where you're going to encounter some resistance. All right, there was a lot going on here. But once you go inside, go upstairs, you're going to find this computer. The notification didn't pop up the first time I ran by the computer for some reason, but there you see it pop up, and then you plug in and you will complete the contract at that point. You don't need to survive and extract. You are complete. It's a pretty solid contract. Has you going all over perimeter, can be a bit tricky. Again, there's a lot of unknowns with this. I showed you exactly what I did to get it done, but as far as how many locations there are in each area, I'm not sure. I'd love to hear from you as you complete this. If you find them in other areas, down in the comments. If you enjoyed this, please make sure that you like and subscribe, and I'll have more coming your way here soon.